It is time for a mega hunt, guys. We got 4 boxes here. That's a total of 10,000 coins. We're going to be pulling out Wheaties. We're pulling out copper, errors, whatever we can find. And we are starting with this box right here because we have an ender. There's an ender right there. I'm going to show you. Let's see if we can spot it in there. There it is. You can see the E and the N of cents. That is a Wheatie, and that, guys, is a sealed box. As you can see, let's start with this one. Let's go. All right. Hopefully we see a bunch more. Come on. Oh, I see copper. I see lots of copper. What do we have? Let's see. Okay, oh, look at that right there. That's an ender. And there it is, right there. All right, after looking through all the rolls, we actually ended up with 4 enders. One of those is Canadian. And as you can see, we got the 2 wheat cent backs. And if you look there at the top on the left, it's a 1940 something. So we know that's going to be a wheat penny as well. All right, we're going to start off with a wheat penny ender. I just thought it would be fun to go ahead and start like with this one. All right, there's the Wheatie. And let's take a look and see what we got here. It could be older. Could be older. Might just be like 40s. Zoom in a little bit. All right, we're going to flip it. First one of the box, 1941. There was one other one in that roll. I just didn't see it in time. Ooh, what is going on there? Okay. Look at that. We've got another. Let's see what it is. 1952 Denver. Let's do another ender. In these boxes. All right, let's see what we got. There's our Wheatie. It is going to be, 1944. It is pretty nasty looking. All right, here's our third Wheatie ender. I did open the Canadian ender already, and I wished I'd got it live because look what it was. A dove cent. That is awesome. I haven't got one of these in a long time, but we got a dove cent out of that. That was awesome. There were no Wheaties with it. All right, let's go ahead and open this one. Let's get our ender out of here. Should be this one, I believe. All right. And there we go. 1944. Very common year, 1944. I wish that was a steel penny. Then it would be pretty awesome. All right, let's see if there's anything else in that roll. And then once we get done searching this roll, I'm not going to be opening these live. I'm just going to cut right to where we find whatever we find. Oh, is that one? There's one. All right, we had 2 in this one at least. Maybe more. Let's see what we got. And looks pretty worn, but it's probably going to be like 40s or 50s, I'm guessing. 1958 Denver. All right, next roll, we have 2. I'm just going to go right into it, guys. I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. Our first one is another 1944. It's got a little bit of damage. Common coin. And then I had one up here, date side up. And that is going to be 1958 Denver. We got another 58 Denver. All right, another wheat penny. Let's find out what we got here. And that's going to be, looks like 1941. Well, look at this. Look at the backside on this. It is worn really, really bad on the backside. We have not had a lot of wheat pennies come out. This is how many rolls we have left. And this is all we've got so far. I've gone through at least 10 rolls with no Wheaties. And this is all the copper. And there's all the pennies that we've gone through. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. I'm betting this is old. Look at that. It is really, really worn. Let's flip it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh. That is ugly. Oh, that is old. I think it's 1915, I think. I can't tell if that's a Philadelphia. Either way, it's an oldie, but man, it is disgustingly worn. Even under the scope, it's really hard to see, but that's a 1915 Philadelphia. That's awesome. That's over 100 years old. It's what, 110 years old? But it's in horrible, horrible shape, worth about a penny. All right, and like that, we are done with the box. I went ahead and opened up all the rolls. If they came up weedy side up, I left them weedy side up. I have not looked at the date. If they came up date side up, I have looked at it and I know what it is. I've got some interesting things. So here's everything that we found since our last roll. All those. And then here are some of the nicer coppers that we pulled out. Some decent dates in there. There's some from the 60s and 70s. Here's all the ones that we've originally found, including one that's 110 years old. Copper, we did not get a lot of copper. I expected a lot more copper out of this box. Unfortunately, it just wasn't there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through these one at a time. We're all going to see it together. You ready? All right, first one. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. All right, first one, let's flip it. 1946 S. Next one. Ooh, this one could be old. This one could be older, guys. Oh, 1919, that's our second one, over 100 years old. No mint mark, unfortunately, but I will take it. Nice clear date on that one. Oh, man, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. This one here, why did I... Oh, I know why I had this one pulled. Look at this. So this side, you could see the memorial. But on this side, look, the date's gone. Everything's gone. I thought it might be a strike through grease, but I don't know. I got to look at it a little more closely. All the words are gone. All the date and Liberty is pretty much gone. I'll double check it. It might just be rubbed off. I'm not sure. And then we've got 1951 Denver. And I still have to go through these and look for any type of errors that might be on the coins. I'll do those at the last. 1944 common year. All right, second row. We got quite a few Wheaties. Another 44. It really slowed down, and then right towards the end, it really picked back up, which was nice. 1957 D. We had one roll that had 3 Wheaties in it. That was our best roll out of all of them. Here's a 1941 D. This one was date side up. Everything else was pretty much reverse side up. This one could be old again. All right, it looks pretty worn on the back, but it could also just be really, really worn. That's a 1950 S. S mint mark. We didn't get very many S mint marks. We only got about 3 for the entire box. All right, this one is a 44. Very common year. As you can see, we're getting quite a few of them. 56 Denver. And 58 Denver. This one was date side up. There you go. 3 more here. All right. Another Wheatie. Another 44. 1944. But this is a really great start to the mega hunt. 1956 Denver. And our last one, this was a 1971. I actually have a reason for pulling this out. On the front side, if you look at the word trust, it is really, really weak. And I'll put a photo up so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm probably just gonna toss it back to the bank, but it is extremely, extremely weak. Probably a little strike through grease there. So pretty awesome overall. How many Wheaties did we get total out of the first box? I don't know. It was more than what I thought it was going to be. I'll count them up and give you a total right here. Let's get into box 2. All right, box 2. I didn't see any enders on this side. Let's go ahead and rip it open. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's pull that back. Do we have any enders? Not seeing any enders there for sure. And we'll look and see if we have any this way. What we're going to do, I'm just going to do it real fast, guys. I'm going to go ahead and rip through everything real quickly and save all the finds for last. If I do come across anything pretty awesome, I will stop and show that first. And here we go. Let's do it. And we are done with box 2. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheat pennies for box 2. That's under our usual. We usually have around 6 to 10, but we did get a couple of oddities. We'll take a look and see what all we got here. All right, first Wheatie right there. Let's see. I have not looked at these. 1957D. That's going to be a common one. We got a Canadian right there. Let's flip it around and see what we got. Oh, another dove scent. No way, dude. That's 2 now for our mega hunt. That is awesome. There is a double die on these, and I'm gonna need to do a video on that. And then we had, I believe this is Barbados. Yeah, Barbados. Wheatie, we go, number 2. Let's flip it. Oh, I flipped it the wrong way. 1950D. Let's go down here to this one. I don't know if any of these are going to be old. They didn't seem old to me. 1948. All right. Look at this 1959, though. This thing is gorgeous. We've been finding a lot of 59s in this area that are brilliant uncirculated. I mean, this is gem, like beautiful. And then we also had another one right here. Look at that. So we had a 59 Philadelphia and then a 59 Denver. Those things were crazy nice condition. And let's see what we got here. 46, another common year. I'm going to grab this one over here. I'm going to flip it the wrong way because I keep doing Canada. Oh! Holy cow. Okay, that's good. We've got a 19, I believe that's 28S. I was not expecting that. That is awesome. I think that's an S. I'll have to put it under the scope. Give me 1 second. I'm going to throw this one up so you guys can see what it does. Just a little old Canadian. I got to go back to this. This is awesome. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. S mint mark too. That is amazing. Unfortunately, it's pretty bad on the backside, but good for a book filler. That's probably a harder date. We'll go check and see how many were minted. There's another look at that coin under the scope, 1928S. I got my red book out here to see what the mintage is. And if we go down here, 1928S, look at that. Only 17,266,000. In good, it's about $1. There's all our copper after 2 boxes. Just not very much. I expected a lot more. All right, it's time for box 3. Let's see what we got here. It looks moment of truth. Come on, give us some enders. Not seeing any. There's some that could possibly be. A lot of copper in there. Let's get going. Guys, look what I just found in a roll of pennies. This is insane. I found a beautiful wheat penny right there. We're going to look and see what the date is. I'm actually found another wheat penny, or not a wheat penny, but a really beautiful uncirculated penny out of this roll. We've been getting quite a few of them out of this box. I had to stop my time lapse to get this. That is crazy. Let's take a look. Please be old. Please be old. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. All right, let's flip it over. 3, 2, 1. 1958. That is a 1958. It looks like it may have come from maybe a mint set. That is beautiful. Or either somebody's been, had this in their piggy bank for quite a few years. Either way, that's a beautiful coin. All right, guys, we just got done. Look at all these finds, guys. That is insane. All right, and then the copper, we still haven't even got a half a box out of 3 boxes. I'm really let down on how much copper we got. Let's go ahead and start looking at the dates here. I have not looked at these other than the one. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so we can get a good look. So hopefully we'll get some more oldies. First one is a 1957D. Next one is, is really bad on that side. 1945D, that's a common one. Next is 1956D. And we have looks like a 1946D. And I will go through these and look for errors. We have a 1947D. And then this one here I pulled just because it was in beautiful condition. Look at that. 1973, beautiful shape. And then here is that beautiful uncirculated 1958. That thing is gorgeous. That was an awesome find. And then let's see, what is this? This one is in really bad shape. What is it? 44D. So a lot of 40s. Got another beautiful condition one here. 1959. We've been finding a lot of these in circulation lately. The 1959 for some reason. This one's in horrible, horrible shape. 1949D. Next one is 1955D. All right, next one. Come on, give me something old. 57D. Another good condition one. That was a 1966 uncirculated. 2 more. So here's another. This is the last wheat penny. Oh, man, 1944, really bad condition. Now, I pulled this one here, guys. It's not because it's a wheat penny, but because it's a 1960. And this is actually the small date 1960. Out of 3 boxes, I have only found 1 of these. If you find the 1960 small date, especially in good condition, you should be holding on to these. The way you can tell the 1960 small date is look at the O or look at the 0 in 1960. It's very egg-shaped. If you get the large date, it's going to be perfectly circular. So if you get the one that's egg-shaped, you're going to know that that's going to be the small date. Also, the 9 and the 6 are closed, so they're a little shorter. On the larger date, they're going to be much more open and much bigger. So always hold on to those. Let's get into box 4. All right, it's time for box number 4. I can't tell if this one's circulated or uncirculated, so we're going to find out. Let's go ahead and pop this open. If they're circulated, I'm just going to jump right into it, guys. And yes, we have circulated. Let's go. All right, box box 4 is done. We ended up finding a lot of Canadian out of this. We got a 93 and 1991. These are pretty new. This one was a little bit older, 1968. A little, not quite a young head. This one was pretty nice. It was a 1972D, almost uncirculated, or brilliant uncirculated. Okay, first Wheatie. We only got 6 for the box. It was not a very good box. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. All right, let's see here. First one, 1958 Denver. All right, second one. This one looked a little bit older. I don't know. Could be. It may just be. Kind of looks like a sidewalk penny, if you ask me. 1945. Common date. Third one. 1956 Denver. All right. Fourth one. I don't think any of these are going to be. Oh, I lied. I was just getting ready to say I don't think any of these are going to be exceptionally old. But 1934, that's pretty awesome. Almost in the 20s. Not too bad. It is a Philadelphia. I'll have to look that one up. I don't think it's rare. I think it's a fairly common one, if I had to guess. We have a 1947, and that's an S mint mark. But most of these are pretty well circulated. This one looks nice, but I'm betting it's going to be 50s, if I had to guess. And it is 1957. So the oldest was 1934 out of this box. As for copper, there's all we got out of 4 boxes. Not even, I would say not quite a half a box of copper, which I'm very disappointed. I really thought we were going to get more. Let's go see how many total wheat pennies we got for all 4 boxes. All right, so for box 1, we got 22 wheat pennies. Box 2 had 5. Box 3 had 11. And box 4 had 6 for a total of 44 wheat pennies in this mega hunt, 3 of which were over 100 years old. We got Dove cents. We got lots of Canadians. We got some older dates. And look at this beauty right there that we found. A brilliant uncirculated 1958 wheat penny. I think it was a successful hunt. What do you guys think? Comment down below. We'll see you next time. As always, happy hunting.